Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are watching the O'Reilly highlights. I know Larson qualified on pole and Allgaier won. That's all I know since I'm a junior motorsports fan, but here we go. Let's enjoy this, I guess, and let's figure out what happened.
Green flag in the air. We are racing at Darlington.
Green, all rolling.
Very similar to what we saw last night. Yeah, Kyle Larson was able to get hooked up. It's almost like if you're on the outside, you want to choose third. Be on the inside. We'll see if Bell can rebound on the outside with that momentum.
And as we go later in the race, one of the things you'll see that outside line do is they'll start to push that inside lane down as they get in that restart zone, trying to get just a little bit of grip as Justin Allgaier shoots the inside of Carson Kvapil down into three and using that apron line as low as you can go.
A driver that really needs something good to happen. 24 Harrison Burton coming off his best run of the year. That's the good news. Bad news is it was the 17th. They have higher expectations. And up in front of him, another young Toyota driver, William Sawalich, in the 18 is 8th, as Sam Mayer wrestles 4th away from Justin Allgaier.
So look at Austin Hill here now in the preferred place you want to be as he gets really sideways.
Whoa!
Goodness. Oh, that's not how you want to hit the wall either with the right front.
Let's go, Hill hit
Well,
the
and
wall.
it slapped. He hit with the right rear, and then the right front kind of slapped against the wall. See if we can get some radio communication if his steering wheel is off. That'll be the first sign that he has inside of the car if there's any damage.
Yeah, that you can see the body is definitely pushed in a little bit on the right front now, but I don't see any rubs.
How bad is it yourself? Can't tell yet. We were up against the wall.
Yeah,
All
it's
right, we'll
just-
get the pictures.
Oh, okay. We're good so far. Larson's still leading. Christopher Bell looks like second. Kvapil third. Allgaier fourth. And then Sam Mayer
Place
fifth.
how it abuses tires. You see how loose that car is now. He's paying the
That's
price. Once you
left.
heat up that right
Smart,
rear,
dude.
now Brandon Jones is going to get to the inside of him.
Come on.
You're hanging on. You've got to give it a chance to cool down, and if you don't, it's only going to compound and get worse because you've heated it up just one time.
Way easier inside of the car if you're running that line that you see Kyle Sieg running around the bottom. Kind of a more traditional type line around the track versus running right up against the wall where we heard Carson Kvapil really having to manage the throttle.
Austin Hill here. He's 12th right now after that big moment earlier. What's the latest in air camp, Kim?
Yeah, we saw Austin Hill a handful of laps ago kind of get into the wall, and I had an interesting conversation with crew chief Chad Haney yesterday where he said with Homestead being the final race now, Chad had emphasized and given Austin the directive to try and get more comfortable with using the wall.
And the font's different and the banner's different between Hill and Bay. And then again, Hill and Mayer. That's something I just picked up on. Hill and Retzlaff look to be the same, maybe just the auto parts portion of O'Reilly is smaller.
Led the championship chase for a few weeks. Came in third in the points this weekend behind Justin Allgaier and his teammate Jesse Love. He's now gone 2 laps down, and with the number of drivers a lap down, this is a short race.
Through pit stop adjustments than it is the opposite. If you struggle in the long run, it's almost impossible to get that better without going to the garage, working on the setup of that car. But Brandon Jones did a great job at the beginning of this run, not using up too much tire. It looked like he didn't have that good of a car, but he has been great.
Racing Sawalich here and Ross Chastain.
Ooh,
All
come
these
on,
drivers,
Chastain.
not
Ooh,
so much because he's a
Chastain
cup
looks
regular,
loose.
but in line for stage points. Top 10 get points. We'll pay him out next time around. Final lap of the stage. These guys will have 1 lap to go when they get to the start-finish line. Larson has already been by. Larson pick it up where he left off. Dominated the final stage at Las Vegas and leads wire to wire in stage 1 here at Darlington. He gets the green and white checkered flag. Bell is second. Kvapil gets to third. Great stage points for him. Jones in the top 5. Allgaier another top 5 finish in a stage. And look at these guys going at it. Sawalich is 8th. And 9th, gonna go there to Alfredo. Chastain will come back in the 10th position. Larson, Bell, Kvapil, Jones, Allgaier, everybody coming here. They want tires. They're in front of you, Dylan.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Christopher Bell was the first one to peel off there, top of the screen, said that he was loose in the back of the car on exit to start the run, and then the entry goes away, so they're going to make an adjustment to
Hill
tighten him
sideways.
up. Carson Quapple
Hill
said he was
sideways.
free everywhere, half round
Not
out
Hill,
of the right rear,
love,
but the team was really
love.
happy with his
Sorry,
lap times
just
the second half of
be
that
love.
run, Kim.
There was about as much drama there as there was to find out who was going to win the stage. Larson by a mile. +1 for Quapple. Jones gets 1. 2 in the wrong direction for Bell. Allgaier status quo. And we're watching Jesse Love, who's going to have to come from the back. Had a penalty last week that put him behind the 8 ball, and now this. Boy, that was dangerous coming in.
Yeah, that's so tough, just trying to get stopped.
5, 4, 3,
Looks like Williams Walsh behind him just didn't realize he was checking up.
All right, just hold on, hold on.
At least
Ready
he's on
for
his old
stage
tires.
2 at
when he did
Darlington.
that spin around.
Larson coming once again from the inside lane.
Another great
Dang,
start,
great start by
there.
Larson.
Just so much more grip to hook up those rear tires.
And Carson actually even had a little bit of a push from the car behind him, but the momentum that Larson was able to build
Caruth in
just on the
11?
initial
Wow.
put down to the throttle got him back out front.
Look at Brandon Jones just continuing to sneak up on it.
Going to give him the inside lane. Brandon's being smart. It's very similar to what we saw in that last run. You have to manage that pace.
Arby's Meat and 3 box includes your
And we
choice
have
of
an
classic
ad.
roast
Love,
beef or
love,
crispy
love.
chicken. And now you can also get the big crispy fish sandwich. So get your choice of meat and 3 sides,
Excuse
all
me,
for
what?
just $7.99.
Arby's, we have the meats.
BK, ESPN is now the home of
It didn't let me
MLB.TV.
skip it.
All out-of-market games, live or on demand, plus...
There we go.
Actually, we're hearing Brandon had a little bit of debris on the front of his car. So cool to see that out here. Taylor Gray right behind him. Taylor gets a little bit of a run off 2, going to make it 3
Ooh,
wide.
that's a nice flip.
Down here into 3 and 4. Look at how low he runs. Hang on. Hang on.
That is
With
lower
that
than
car,
you
it means.
ever would see outside of a restart or avoiding a wreck. Down into 3. It worked.
Well, there's no out of bounds here. It's like Ross Chastain might be holding up this train. You see no one out front and a lot right there
Ooh.
behind.
Oh, might
The
have
9 car
tapped the wall.
struggling maybe just a little bit for grip.
Oh, I thought Allgaier was going to squeeze it right down the boulevard.
I was going to say he's in a really tough position there when you're faster in a car that's on the top, but you've got another car that's to your inside. Like Retzloff, you're kind of limited
Who's
on your
left down?
choices and
Clement's
almost can
left
get
down.
stuck right there.
Clement's last
Kind of
week at
mentor
Vegas
coming into
really
this season.
sucked.
And you said it, Corey's just done awesome job here.
Ooh.
Oh, Parker, hang on.
He's been doing that all
God,
race.
she's so
He's
sideways.
been doing that for 75 laps.
In this situation, you're saying it to Parker Retzloff. You're usually saying that, though, to Parker
Yeah, whoa,
Flickerman.
whoa. All right, keep your eyes on the race, boys.
Ooh, side by side. Come on. Retzloff is going to probably get a pass here. Yeah. Let's go, Retzloff.
Jones up there with Allgaier, Retzloff top 5 in the stage.
Retzloff.
Battle
It's
here.
Retzloff.
Swalich got Creed.
And
Honestly.
Swalich going to get the final stage point. As you said, he's able to hold off Creed and
Ooh.
get 10th.
Oh,
They're going to make an adjustment to try to help the beginning
no,
and
but
end of the run, Kim.
I was
No,
able
they
to
needed
meet
to
Parker
follow Larson there on the
Retzloff
bottom
when
of
I
your screen.
had
See that
when I
chassis
went to the
adjustment,
Phoenix
they're
race.
tightening him up just a
He
little.
is
He asked for
really
that, said,
nice.
I could
He
see
was
him to be a little
honestly
bit tighter,
seemed
but I was
surprised that
sliding
I
the fronts
knew
in 1 and 2 at the end of that run. No big
his
swings.
name.
That just
It was
that quick tighten up for him. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel.
Race off Progressive Pit Road.
It seemed
Hey,
pretty-
how about it? +1 for Brandon Jones. He said it on the radio. Help me out on the pit lane. And what is it with cars facing the wrong direction
Ooh,
today
Chastain's also
on the
wrong.
pit lane? This is the 9 of Ross Chastain.
So The 9 starts to check up, and Anthony Alfredo gets into him. One of the reasons you
Alfredo,
want
my
your lights
guy,
so
you're
closely
fast
here
pasta and
is
all,
against
but
the tires, and that can make it tough to see what's ahead of you.
We're coming through the Poet restart zone. Brandon Jones in charge as we begin the final stage.
Larson did not get a good restart, being behind, wasn't able to stay closed up. Allgaier did an exceptional job on the outside of Brandon Jones. He's going to be in the right place off turn 2.
Allgaier said, thank you very much. I haven't been up there all day. You give me the front row and I'll take the lead.
We haven't seen anyone be successful all day in terms of getting the power down. He did that, didn't spin the tires too much on the outside, and then was in the preferred group.
All right,
Allgaier
Larson.
And the 20
Then
Brandon Jones had no.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Except to just let him go.
Teammates battling right here.
Christopher Bell looks like they maybe worked on this machine
a little racier all of a sudden.
Yeah, a little better. It looks to me.
Got it.
He talked about how loose he was early on. Well, there's a little wiggle for you, but I was like, man, it's like a little bit more under control.
How about
Corey
this guy?
Day,
You
top
talk about the
5, say
comeback of
what?
the day. Sheldon Creed doesn't have a great qualifying run, weren't overly impressed with the car in practice, really struggled stage 1 in stage 2. And, you know, here he is in position to make a play. And Allgaier in position now. Race lead with 40 to go as these two go back and forth. A couple of California drivers, Day and Creed.
Larson runs that line, gets to the rear bumper right now. Let's see if he chooses
Larson
to go
line.
to that outside that he's been using. He does. Justin has a shallower
But
entry.
Allgaier's got a
It
better
gets him to a
line.
rear bumper here, and possibly the inside, right down to 2.
Well, there he goes.
Yeah, Kyle got right to his rear bumper, got him loose in the middle of the corner, and then was able to turn down
That's
underneath
just
him. It was really just a
expert
matter of
move.
time as we
That's
watched
nothing.
under commercial break. We were wondering how long until the 88 could get back up front.
This is what the track's going to do. This is what we need to do to the car to react to that. And as we see Sanchez and Ryan Sieg pretty close off of turn 2. I lost my train of thought, but
Yeah, Sieg packed a bunch of air on Nick Sanchez right there on the exit at 2, got him loose. You see he's going to slide him down here, turns 3 and 4. But Anthony Alfredo is just, I mean, Viking Motorsports in general has been awesome today. Alfredo putting pressure on the defending champ. Going to be able to slide by him right there. Jesse Love has, got into the fence just a little bit.
then Kyle Larson, that 88.
Oh!
Kyle Sieg.
Gonna be caught.
Hills around, let's go! Little bias, but yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Two more.
Hard hit there.
On the track right there for those guys to wreck.
Aero manipulated this. Actually, maybe involved a little contact at that point. So that's the car's super on edge. We saw that with Austin Hill, who hit the wall there earlier today. We've seen other cars get super loose. And then there's checkups. You're on older tires. These cars don't slow down nearly as well, and you don't hit the brakes as hard as you would in that moment, and then suddenly realize I can't stop, or they'll lock up very easily. And it seems like there was more of a chain reaction behind with LeBay and LeVar Scott.
Dean Thompson, the only one involved here that was not at least a lap down. Watch the 54 Taylor Gray. I think he gets a little bit of damage.
Just a touch there.
But Harrison, Burton, and Williams Sawallich somehow able to weave through there unscathed.
Told you about Christopher Bell, said they added a bunch of grip, which was awesome, but now we're just a little bit snug on exit, which helped a ton running the top in 1 and 2. Just wants to keep turning in the 19 for the short run, Kim.
That blue and white Chevrolet of Kyle Larson, he's still happy. He said, I'm pretty good, just driving pretty easy. Balance is good, could stand to be barely tighter, so just a small adjustment on that Chevrolet with tires and fuel for Larson.
Race off Progressive Pit Road. It's going to be a big one. You want control of this race. And look who's done it again. 20 team knocking it out of the park. Brandon Jones +3. Brandon Jones controls from the inside lane. To his right, Justin Allgaier. Here they are in the Poet restart zone.
Corey Day in 4th.
Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously, it's more meal for your money. Where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meats.
We are the line that no one crosses. Marines are made for this.
Gosh, looks like another really good launch by Allgaier. Can he carry that momentum? He's probably in the preferred position. On the outside, they're 1 and 2. These guys are running wide open through there. Look at him carry the momentum. Gonna get the lead again.
Sammy Smith back it up. There's Allgaier outside lane on point.
All right, let's go.
For the 7. Oh, wow.
Wow,
That's Chastain right there, doing Chastain things, not afraid, sliding to the inside of Sieg, now back up the track. They're all over the place with 8 to go.
Well, I'd say Chastain better hope that he can get away right now, because I don't think Sieg was pleased with that at all. And if he can get back to him, I think he's going to let him know. But see Sanchez kind of fill it. Oh, boy, there they go. See if there's any retaliation right here. Ross being super aggressive at the end. We've heard Sieg talk about how frustrated he is with some of the non-regulars, the Cup guys coming down. Oh, he just caught that rear bumper right there.
Allgaier doesn't want a caution. His teammate might be a part of one here.
Yeah, and Sieg showed his displeasure the way he squeezed him down into 3 after that hit. And filling in for Alex Bowman on Sunday in the 48 once again. So is racing on Sundays, but to your point, that's why I think this is so great. It's great that they can't run for points. Let these O'Reilly Series drivers that commit to this series go for a championship, but if they come down
white
here
flag,
short
any
burst
caution that
and
happens
let them
is
try and
official
see
to
if
the
they're good.
race.
1 lap to go, sponsored
And
by
we know
Credit
Allgaier
Union
won,
Bank
but
for what's ahead.
what
Off
other
the turn
interesting
2
things
for
happen?
Justin Allgaier.
Corey
Right
Day
where
in
he needed
6.
to be when you can see the pay window open up.
It's open, and he's going to cash that check in just a second.
The old veteran driver going to win at the old historic track. Justin Allgaier, 24 champ, going to get his 4th victory here at Darlington. He does it at the track too tough to tame.
Oh, and they don't show who gets the teammate battle. Wow. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go check who got that now. I don't honestly. Here. Let's go check that. I'm absolutely curious who got that. All right. Let's see here. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Results. Won't let me scroll. For some reason. It's being weird. You guys are seeing me try and get it. It's here, I'm just going to check in my phone. Cavappa got 5th, Larson got 4th. So, that's how it ended for them. Either way, thank you all for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to turn on post notifications so then we can continue to create content and you can enjoy. Thank you very much. See you all in the next one.